Hello there, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're just joining for the first time, welcome. So I have a deck here. It's not a new release. It's not a really old release, but it is the Soul Mirror Oracle by Sunshine Connolly, artwork by Anna Novaes. Now, these are the same creators of the brand new release, Soul Reflections Tarot, which I am head over heels with. This was my most anticipated deck of the year, and it crosses all the T's, dots all the I's for me. So I decided to go ahead and get their Oracle deck because I think it would probably pair beautifully. I've never seen a walkthrough of this deck. I've seen the photos on Amazon and the photos of the listing on Amazon. So let's go ahead and get this shrink wrap off and take a look-see. So again, this one is by Sunshine Connolly and artwork by Anna Novaes. And it is published by Blue Angel. Nice big box, really big box. Some spot gloss of some of the cards on the back. Healing through divine reflection. Self-reflection is an active, ongoing, revealing, and eliminating process. Within its light, you are freed into the understanding that we are all divine, all creators, all connected. Gaze into this oracle to transform fear, amplify love, and welcome potent, tangible change for yourself and all the intertwining threads and consciousness of your world. Know and see yourself through the mirror of your soul. Your evolving destiny awaits. Embark on a spiritual odyssey of untangling the past, navigating shadows, bending energy, and exquisite realization. 42 cards and 120-page full-colored guidebook. Very nice box. It says, heal through divine reflection and know the dawning of your true self. Your radiance is calling to be freed. Loose your internal threads to weave inspired vision into reality. Clear energetic connections catapult humanity into grace and lightness. So very nice presentation. Very nice box. It's got the same, like, I want to say kind of like galaxy looking space night sky. As always with Blue Angel, we get that piece of paper, and they're pretty good for putting your incantations on and stuff and then burning them. So I don't always save them, sometimes I do. So here's the book. We'll take a better peek at the book after we look at the deck. Oh, I didn't know they were gilded. They've got a more of the matte sparkly gilding. Oh, I love those backs. Very nice. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way. I like the size of this. I like how it's tall, even though maybe, yeah, it might be a little, I want to say little of a struggle to this black mat that I've got. All the little things show up on it, but for some reason I'm loving the black. These are the backs. They're very matte. Flower petally. Oh wow. Oh wow, the energy already. All right. And of course the gilding. Let's go ahead and zoom in, and then after we'll pair it up with the Soul Reflections Tarot. Okay, so we have alignment, dishonest / truthful. So I'm thinking, you know, you can read these however they're coming up. Or for myself personally, I'm not sure how I would read these. We got these two keywords down here. One's a more positive, one's a more, you know, one's a more light, one's a more dark. Let's put it that way. So we have alignment. So for me, I would say whatever the tarot is bringing in, and then this deck added to that would determine if we're talking about dishonesty or truthful. So there's that. We have attention, resistant, surrendered. Awareness, foolish, conscious. Just look at the artwork. This card I keep seeing every time I go to the listing, and now on the back of the box, and then boom, maybe it's a message of a blessing. We did just get a blessing yesterday, so we have blessings, unaware and graceful. Celebration, mournful, joyous. They're a little sticky with the gilding, but that goes away after they've, you know, after the first round. Comfort, lost, found. That's beautiful with a little black cat. I like the pop of blue. Communication, stifled, communicative. Confusion, fearful, serene. Interesting. Creatress, uninspired, creative. So see how they're stuck. So just be mindful when you get decks like that. Let me see if I can. Yeah, usually if you go like that, it'll break them free. Cultivation, neglected, nurtured. Looks like we have a human heart there. Oh, another kitty. Curiosity, bored, curious. Cycle, regressed, evolved. This is a gorgeous deck. Another black cat. Loving this so much. I wish I could turn the camera over to mine. My black kitty laying at the end of my bed. Destiny, past or future focused. Past or future focus / present. Okay. We have devotion, indifferent, passionate. Again, we have a human heart here. Expression, suppressed, joyful. Forgiveness, withholding, releasing. I love the bird. Gratitude, ungrateful, appreciative. Growth, dying, evolving. Wow, what an energy. Inner child, careless, receptive. Very pretty card. Intuition, confused, clear. This is another one that you can see on the Amazon listing. Look at that. Judgment, critical, complimentary. Knowledge, ignorant, knowing. Covering her eyes up. She doesn't need to see to know. That's what I'm getting there. Beautiful. Learning, rejected, accepting. Again, we have the eyes covered. Limits, limited, limitless. Peace, chaotic, calm. Perspective, oblivious, aware. Portal, open, close. Oh, wow. She's holding a baby. We've got the outline of leaves here. We have this portal. We have the moon. We have a, what looks to be a stairway here. Very interesting. And she has these orbs around her crown chakra. Potential, confined, infinite. Priestess, ignorant, wise. Really pretty. Receptivity, dissatisfied, grateful. Reflection, outward, inward. Again, covering the face. Interesting. Very interesting. Relationships, distant, connected. You can see on his shirt or jacket, it's like C's where they're disconnected. She's in one place, he's in another, but they're still connected. Even though they're distant, they're connected. I love that. Oh, look at this one. Sadness. Defensive, listening. We've got the little signature watermark or whatever it may be there too by the author. Yeah, it's on every card. Search. External, internal. So she's sitting here, arms crossed over her legs, knees probably bent. It also looks like this is a hand coming up to like hug her, comfort her, right? It looks like a hand there up by her waist, lower back. Another cat. Security, insecure, safe. The black cats on this deck are just awesome. Beautiful card. Shadow work. Negligent, loving. She's seeing her demons, facing her demons. Support. Discouraged, encouraged. I like that little community there. Teaching, withheld, giving. What do we see here? This all looks to be like a tree, the moon. I see a body here, but lots of hair. Very interesting. Transformation, repressed, activated. What does that say? Find your wings. Uncertainty, doubtful, confident. Look at this. Unveiling, clouded, radiant. That's beautiful. Then the last card we have Wish, despairing, hopeful, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Again, there's the backs. All right, so let's zoom out. We will shuffle, we'll pull a card, we'll look to the book, and then we'll pair. Okay, we're back. Okay, so as with most Blue Angel decks, we've got the mat, kind of clumpy. They are pretty tall. If you got tiny little hands, you may struggle to do to riffle the long way. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got security. So we'll set this there, and we will grab the book. So for the book, we have, yeah, this just came out last year, copyright 2024, Blue Angel Publishing. We have the contents, card messages, acknowledgements, going inwards, what is mirroring, untying and involving, what or why now. By working on ourselves through our interconnectedness, we heal others. For I am them and they are me. I didn't get this deck for any like shadow workingness. I got it for the keywords and the images to, like I said, pair with the new Soul Reflections Tarot. But, you know, obviously people can use however they wish. Reflecting outwards, recognizing the untrue self, remembering the true self, meeting the world as a soul mirror. Are you ready to remember who you are, who we are? Our world is our soul mirror. How to use the cards, journaling, understanding knots to begin. Card layout. So we got some spreads here. 1 card reading, learning from fear. 2 card spread, situation and resolution. Mirror spread, situation, challenge, and resolution. Then soul conversation. And then we go into the card messages. So you get a colored card. And you get a good little amount of information. And then you get a reflection. So we have security, so I'm guessing they're in alphabetical order. Okay, So here's our security. And obviously I will take the time to read this book on my own if I so choose. But some decks I just get for the deck and the keywords and I go from there. But you're welcome to pause and read. And yeah, that's what you get. So you get a pretty good little amount. What do we got in the back here? A beautiful image here about the author. About the artist, and they also have the Soul Mirror journal. I was thinking about it, but I'm not sure. And then we have some more here by Blue Angel Publishing, and that is the guidebook. Oh, on the back, are you ready to remember who you are, who we are? Our world is our soul mirror. Remember, remember. And it's in gold foil. All right, so let's shuffle again. And we will pair with the lovely Soul Reflections Tarot. Okay, so as you can see, these are standard size tarot cards. As you can see, the oracle is long and tall rather than the more wider ones. So let's see, we have the Magician, Support, and the Knight of Pentacles. Four of Swords, Attention, Nine of Swords. Wow, yeah. The Attention card, we have Resistant or Surrendered. It's like surrendering in both of these, the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords, right? Yeah, lovely, lovely pairings I can see already. The Hierophant, Potential, and the Emperor. The Star, Creatress, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful. Here we have Uninspired on the card, and on the Star card we have Inspiration. Absolutely stunning decks right here. Okay, so we have Three of Wands, Communication, and Four of Pentacles. Stifled, Communicative. Wow. Queen of Swords, Destiny, High Priestess. Past or future focused, present. These are gorgeous together, guys. The World, Reflection, Outward, Inward, and the Queen of Pentacles. I love this, especially these two here. Reflection, outward, inward. Seeing the world with new eyes, seeing this new beginning. this, you know, accomplishments, feeling fulfilled and feeling that wholeness, to now be able to look outward. Beautiful. And we'll do this one more. 10 of Cups, awareness, and the 10 of Wands. Wow. The awareness as foolish and conscious. So again, we have like a little bit of community with the 10 of Cups. Again, I feel community off here. I did not see that when we were flipping through, but if you look right here, there looks to be a being there in the shadows. See him? That's interesting. Okay. So that was my review. Let's pull these all back together. Boy, they are nice. I'll lay some down together. If you are interested in this deck and think it would be a deck you would love, I have the link for purchasing down below in the description. As an Amazon affiliate, I earn a very tiny little commission, but it does help my channel to grow so that I can continue to do videos like such. And I just recently became an affiliate, so I'm a little excited about that. So here's what they look like laid out. We've got potential creatress relationships, and our keywords are confined, infinite, uninspired, creative, distant, and connected. This is an absolutely gorgeous deck. There's the backs again. I'm so glad I purchased it. I liked it. I've always liked seeing it, like when scrolling through Amazon and it pops up. But I was like, what would I use that deck for? I don't really, you know, I'm trying to only buy decks that I'm going to use, so I'm trying to limit myself. But once I got the Soul Reflections Tarot, it was a game changer. So I was like, yep, I must get this deck. Thank you for joining me for another walkthrough. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed.